Welcome students. Hello children. In previous video we have learned about multiples and factors in which we have covered multiples, property of multiples and common multiples. Today we are going to learn about the factors in this video. So let us start. Dear children, we know that 6 sevens are 42 or multiplicand into multiplier equals to product. We say that 6 and 7 are the factors of 42. So, the numbers that are multiplied to get a product are called the factors of that product. Children, now let us see some properties of factors. First property of factor is every number is a factor of itself. Consider the multiplication of table 1. We see that the product are the same as the multipliers. For example, 1 into 3 equals to 3. 1 into 6 equals to 6. 1 into 9 equals to 9. And so on. So, every number is a factor of itself. Another property of factor is 1 is a factor of every number. If we multiply any number with 1, the product is the same as the multiplicand. For example, 4 ones are 4, 7 ones are 7, 10 ones are 10, and so on. So, 1 is a factor of every number. Another property is every number except 1 has at least two factors, 1 and the number itself. In the given example, factor of 2. Now what are the factors of 2? The factors of 2 are 1 and 2. As 2 is coming in the table of 1, that is 1 into 2 equals to 2. And again 2 is coming in the table of 2, that is 2 ones are 2. So 1 and 2 are the factors of 2. So every number except 1 has at least two factors, 1 and the number itself. Now children, let us see this example. Find 4 factors of 60. Children, we know that every number is a factor of itself. We also know that 1 is a factor of every number. So, 1 into 60 equals to 60. This is your first factor. Or 1 and 60 are factors of 60. But we want 4 factors. These are only 2. Now, take the factor of 60 and see if other 2 factors can be found. Yes, children, after 1 we will take 2. Is it 60 is coming in the table of 2? Yes, it is coming in the table of 2. That is 2 into 30 equals to 60. So, 2 and 30 are also factors of 60. Thus, we got 4 factors of 60 that are 1, 60, 2 and 30. Now, what are common factors? Let us consider the factor of 9 and 15. In one side, we are going to write factor of 9 that are 1, 3 and 9. In another side, we are going to write factor of 15 that are 1, 3, 5 and 15. Now children, you can see here 1 and 3 are the common factors. Thus, factor common to 2 or more numbers are known as the common factor of those numbers. Dear children, now we are going to learn about even and odd numbers. In previous classes, you have learned that even numbers are divisible by 2, while odd numbers are not. Numbers that have 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0 in the ones place are called even numbers. Numbers that have 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 in the ones place are called odd numbers. With the help of these sums, we are going to learn. Then we add 2 plus 4 equals to 6, we will get even number. When we will add 3 plus 5 equals to 8, again 8 is your even number as it is divisible by 2. Now 2 plus 5 equals to 7, but 7 is not a divisible by 2, so it is an odd number. Now, then we will add even plus even, we will get even. For example, 2 plus 4 equals to 6, as 6 is your even number. Next, odd plus odd, we will get even. How? See, odd number, for example, 3 plus 5 equals to 8. 8 is your even number. Now, when we will add even plus odd, we will get odd number. For example, 2 is your even number plus 3, that is your odd number. 2 plus 3 equals to 5. So, 5 is your odd number. Children, with the help of KID Company video, we are going to learn more about factors.
The factors of 7 are 1 and 7. Are there only two ways to group them?
First, let me explain you another concept. Maybe you will find your answer. Numbers which have only two factors, 1 and the number itself, are called prime numbers. For example, let us take the number 2. The only factors of 2 are 1 and 2 itself. So 2 is a prime number. Numbers which have more than 2 factors are called composite numbers. For example, 8 has 4 factors which are 1, 2, 4 and 8. Hence, 8 is a composite number. But remember, 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number. So now think whether 7 is a prime number or a composite number. 7 does not have any factors except 1 and 7 itself. So it is a prime number. So you can arrange these flowers in only two ways.
I know. Either I put them all together in one group or I put them all separately.
Looks like I'm not needed here anymore.
Come on, Dhruv. I'm sure you have much more to tell me.
As a matter of fact, I do. Let us now understand prime factors. Factors of a number which are prime numbers are called its prime factors. For example, if we talk about the number 36, the factors of 36 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18 and 36, out of which 2 and 3 are prime numbers. Hence, the prime factors of 36 are 2 and 3. Let us understand common factors. For this, let us consider the numbers 28 and 42. Factors of 28 are 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28. Factors of 42 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 14, 21 and 42. The numbers which are factors of both 28 and 42 are called common factors of 28 and 42. Hence, the common factors of 28 and 42 are 1, 2, 7 and 14. What if two numbers do not have any common factors? Numbers which have no common factors other than 1 are called co-prime numbers. Let us see the factors of 19 and 24. The common factor of 19 and 24 is 1. Hence, 19 and 24 are co-prime numbers.
Dhruv, you had told us about factors and multiples. So, if there is something known as common factors, is there anything such as common multiples too?
Yes, there is something called common multiples. Let me explain. A number is a common multiple of two or more numbers if it is a multiple of each of the given numbers. Let us consider the multiples of 3 and 5. Multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Thus, we can see that the common multiples of 3 and 5 are 15 and 30.
But why do we have to know the prime factors of a number?
Because a number can be written as a product of its prime factors. For example, 36 equals 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 3 is 12. And 12 into 3 is 36.
But we can also write 36 as 2 multiplied by 18. And 18 is not a prime number.
You are right. 18 is not a prime number. But 18 can also be broken down into its prime factors as 18 is equal to 2 into 3 into 3. Hence, 36 is equal to 2 into 18, which is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. What I just did is called prime factorization.
Prime factorization? What is that?
The method of expressing a number in terms of its prime factors is called prime factorization. Prime factorization of a number can be done in two ways. One is prime factorization by division method and the other one is prime factorization by the tree method. Let me first explain you the factorization by division method. In the division method, we keep dividing a number repeatedly till we get 1 as the quotient. Let us take 100 as an example. Its smallest prime factor is 2. So I divide 100 by 2. We get 50 as the quotient. We again divide 50 by its first prime factor, which is 2. We get 25 as the quotient. 25 is not divisible by 2 or 3. So we divide it by the next prime factor, 5. We get 5 as the quotient. We again divide 5 by 5. As 5 is a prime number, we get 1 as the quotient. Now, as we get 1 as the quotient, we stop the division. This way, we can prime factorize 100 as 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. Now look closely. All the numbers which we have written here to express 100 are prime numbers, right? See? Done, right?
Great! I have done my job and I have learned so much. Now it is officially my time to play. I'm off.
Hang on! There is one more thing which is quite interesting and I think you should know it.
What now?
You're forgetting. I told you that there are two ways to express a number in terms of its prime factors. One is the division method and next is the tree method.
Tree method? Like a tree. Sounds fun.
And it is. You know how a tree has branches, Kabir?
Yes, like that one.
Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. Out of one branch of a tree, many other branches can sprout. Some small, some big. Such is the tree method of prime factorization. In this method, we make a factor tree. A factor tree is a diagram used to break down a number by dividing it by its factors until all the numbers left are prime numbers. Let us prime factorize the number 48. 48 can be factorized as 2 into 24. 24 equals 2 into 12. 12 equals 2 into 6. 6 equals 2 into 3. Now, only the prime numbers 2, 2, 2, 2 and 3 are left. Hence, we stop factorizing. 48 can be written as the product of all the prime factors left. This means 48 equals 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3.
I hope children you have understood today's concept. Thanks for watching. Bye, take care and keep smiling.